And I can tell my fans this now. Like the reason for that, and I'm sorry you guys, but like I want y'all to remember why y'all love me. You know what I'm saying? This music and why I create and the songs that we do and the videos, the magic that I'm trying to bring that back. I feel like if I talk about what I ate in this morning or hey, I'm driving in this car, it's not cohesive. It's not gonna be healthy. So the music that I create is the food that I want to, surplus the world with.
Big Boys Neighborhood, big interview, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to be back in this man Grace's. Chris Brown, welcome back to the neighborhood. Can I say welcome back to the neighborhood? Because right now we're over here at Chris and Breezy's. Like it's like a museum over here, bro.
But it's still, it's your neighborhood.
It's very, yeah, you know what it is, my neighborhood, man. Well, welcome back to the neighborhood, bro. It's a pleasure to see you.
Thank you.
Breezy, the new album.
Yeah.
This is studio album number 10.
This is 10. Yeah, 10.
Hey, man, why out of 10 albums we finally get an album called Breezy? It seemed like that would have been low-hanging fruit already, right?
Kind of, but I feel like the transition of me as an artist through the years, it went from Chris Brown. You see the first album, like me being kind of new to it. So the Breezy is like the alter ego, but it's not away from Chris Brown,
right.
but it's the mature side. It's the older side. It's the cool side.
Hey, man, and when you say maturity, bro, the mature side, Chris, we've seen you grew up in our faces. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because you'll see someone like I couldn't grow up in public. When I was younger, we had a chance to crash the car quite a bit because we didn't have the social medias and the things of that nature, But you've grown up, man, and do you feel like where Chris Brown is at right now that there's been a lot of growth?
With me,
yeah,
I'm still a kid at heart.
Right.
I'm not as much of a knucklehead as I used to be, but yeah. I think my kids kind of halted a lot of that for me.
Yeah, how is that fatherhood, bro? It's different when you're living for somebody else, huh?
Yeah, but it's fun. It's funny, like to see them grow, see different things that they learn and teach you. So I'm loving it. I'm having a blast.
What kind of dad is Chris Brown?
Man,
because you got 3 now, bro.
It's hard because I gotta still be Breezy, but then I gotta be Chris. Like so. I think majority of the time when I'm with my kids, they only see Chris. I'm not gonna be like the fun party, But it's a challenge, but it's a good journey though.
And they gotta know though, like they know Dad is famous, right? Because you gotta figure they don't know any other life than Pops being famous.
I mean, I try to get in their good graces by showing them my Sesame Street episode. Like, look at this.
That's when Daddy they probably knew you were famous. Like, oh, okay, now we know who Dad is.
So when we do shows and stuff now, they like, especially my oldest, she knows. She's just like, all right, cool. Can I bring my friends to the concert? What?
How old is Royalty now?
Royalty's 8.
That's 8. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
What's those conversations like?
Man, she's like my mom. She get me in line all the time.
It's like talking to just people. It's crazy that you have these conversations with your kids, man. And they really holding conversations.
Oh
now,
yeah,
bro.
They got real good questions.
Yeah, hell yeah. And,
like, damn, I'm ready for that
is she on social media?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
We try to let her have her freedom, but we still gotta be parental guides. You know?
Man. So, hey man, now talking about the album Breezy. You had a chance to show me a video, and I was just telling the neighborhood here, man. I was like, whoever been out, and there's no disrespect to anybody else.
Yeah.
Hopefully they did what they had to do, because it's over now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just saw that one, and we're sitting down, of course, before the album get a chance to come out. But with Breezy, the album, do you get in competition with yourself? Like, do you get in your own way sometimes?
Yes, 100%. Yeah. I think with this album, I definitely had to scale it down, because my ideas are always grandiose with a whole bunch of stuff. But my fans, I knew that they haven't heard any music for like almost 2 years from me. So I wanted to still give them a healthy amount of songs. But the process was hard, like for me, because it would be me from wanting to go to the club or being like, look, this gonna hit the club. And then it's like, nah, but I really want to say some stuff with substance that people are going through and different things. So that was probably my biggest battle, just trying to balance out a great time and all that, the sorrows, the happiness, but at the same time, your anger, everything else. You know what I'm saying? Trying to put it in one format.
Is that therapeutic for you, Chris?
Yeah, I think music is my therapy, is my gateway. Definitely my passion. You know what I'm saying? So I don't look at it as a job when it comes to like when we go in the studio or what's the idea for a video. That's like the icing on the cake. It's like, oh, I get to do this. You feel me? So I think that's why I guess the songs that I put out or the consistency of the records stay the same, because I think the work ethic don't really kind of change with me.
Do you have with such a catalog, man, and a vast catalog? Do you ever get antsy, like nervous, like, man, am I hitting the point
every day?
Or, really?
If any artist say they don't get nervous about putting their product or whatever they have out to the masses to be judged, they lying. You know, so I feel like with me, I have a core fan base in an audience that's almost like a family. So so I know certain requests that they'll give or they'll have, and I'll try to cater to it. Like, okay, cool, well, it's dope. I'm doing this, so I can just do this like this. So it's a little different for me. So because I see so many different facets of life that are fans of me. Right. So but the music, I think, kind of transcends or goes through them all. So.
But just with the music, with, you know, the choreography, the way that you do the video, the input, usually sometimes, Chris, people say, man, I got them. And they kind of take their foot off the gas a little bit. You've never taken your foot off the gas where, oh, man, I could put it out, they'll show up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I mean, I think that's the arrogant side of artists. Like, you could be hot 2 months from now and then that shit is gone. You feel me? And so I feel like you have to. We're in a different age now to where the interactive side of being an artist is acceptable or actually wanted or needed. Right. So you have to engage with your audience so they know exactly who you are. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, it's the reason why they're following us. We got to show them, you know what I'm saying, the right way.
How do you know what to share though? You know what I'm saying?
I'm just goofy. Whatever's up here, if I laugh, if it's in a group chat, whatever it is, and it's funny, I might post it. But then I'm also gonna be myself too and post serious stuff that people need to be aware about, or weird stuff that I post, and then they're like, oh, there he go again, posting some alien shit. Yeah. So,
hey, man, and I do want to get with you on that too, man, because I had an encounter. I think you're the only one that'll believe what really went down. For sure. Now the album Breezy, 23 tracks. 23 tracks. So to do 23 tracks for the album Breezy, how many do you have to record? And how do you let your so-called babies go? Like, how do you pick 23? First, how many do you record?
See, it's crazy in the album process, because let's say I put out an album, like the Indigo album. While I was about to put that out, I was already recording songs and doing stuff for the next one. But I be having so many songs. I think for this actual project, I had almost 250 songs, you know, and I was like, yeah, we got to scale it down and figure out what we're going to do. Yeah.
Because the last time, the one album, we were, 45 in?
Yeah.
I just finished listening to that on the way here. Yeah.
So you put play since the last time I seen you.
Hell yeah. So you got 23 on this one. And what's the process of elimination?
Man, if too many of the songs sound in the same frequency, like I like to give it's like a show. You got the beginning, the climax, and then the end.
Got you.
So whenever they hear this music or hear even on my shows, you see my kind of method, you know. So I'll do 2 songs that kind of are cohesive, but then it might transition to a whole nother frequency or a whole nother like vibe. But I still want to stay in, like, roughly giving my audience at least 2 or 3 of the same, and not doing a whole album that's just like, okay, every song sound the same. I don't want to hear, you know. And
are you involved with sequencing and everything too?
I'm involved with it all. I am the involved.
Yeah, hell like what do you mean, man? Ain't nobody else in here.
Yeah, like so me and my engineer Tizio, even with my management team, and shit. Everybody, the label helps too. I ain't gonna hate on the label,
right?
But as far as getting it going, like, oh, this is the project. It's always in the vortex, in the hub. You feel me?
What happens when it comes to feature time? What do we have feature wise? Because I've heard some leaks as far as names.
Yeah, so the features with me, it differs. You know, I won't hate on anybody or say anybody acts weird. But I guess certain people are in certain points in their career sometimes that if you call them, I'll go, yeah, I'm gonna give you the verse, and then you don't hear it for 8 months.
You still get that?
Man, me, yeah.
Man, you want a verse from me, bro? I'll shoot it to you right now. Don't get it twisted.
But it's only for select people. I ain't hating on people. But you know what I'm saying?
Like who though?
I ain't
no, go ahead.
But
write it down, man. Don't say it. Write it down, Chris. You know? Okay, go ahead.
I can't write down. But I just feel like even on this album, the features that I did have, they're people that like I have a natural, genuine relationship with, and people that I feel are very talented.
And you hear them on it.
Yeah, you like, and I know people have to come into my world when it's my song, but I really like to bring the best out of them. Like I know Lil Wayne, I ain't gonna tease it, but Wayne gave me probably one of the hardest verses.
Wait, Lil Wayne on Breezy?
Yeah, he's on here. I couldn't put the Breezy album without him on it.
See, I don't even think that's a name that I heard.
See, we got it's quite a few. Yeah, put it like this: it's enough songs of features that you'll be satisfied, but then it'll be enough solo songs when it's just me to be like, dang, it's not a feature album. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, do this for me, man. I know Lil Wayne on there, and you. It seemed like you don't want to name everybody.
Well, I can name people. I kind of tease it on my Instagram too, but
I don't follow you, Chris.
Okay, you know what I'm saying. I feel it.
Do you follow me, Chris?
No,
exactly.
I don't know how to follow people.
We here though.
My hand don't work on that button.
This is us, man. We don't need to be following each other. You know what I'm saying? Our relationship way past following. You know what I mean? Hell yeah, right? Hell yeah! All right, go ahead now. Who's on the album? You gotta excuse me. I got to contact high.
No, it's all good. Yeah, it's my bad.
Yeah, man, your neighbors.
But we got Blast.
Okay,
Blast on the album. He's phenomenal, man. His pocket, his music is dope. So him definitely got a Wizkid. Wizkid he's been my friend 15 years plus. So as far as us being on the road with each other and doing something, we never really kind of like, we always had play studio sessions. Like we'll make some fun shit, but this time we really made a real record, and I feel like it's dope that the world gets to see us do it. LMA.
Oh man,
you know she's one of the dopest vocalists.
Let me tell you,
she held it down though.
I know what you're talking about. When you say LMA held it down, what do you mean, Chris?
She just solid.
What do you mean by she just solid, Chris? You saw something else.
Because she didn't give up no info.
Hey, man, let me tell you. For those who didn't know, yeah, we had LMA in the neighborhood, right? Yeah. And she said she did a song with Chris.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, do you have it? She was like, oh, it's be in the other room. So I said, we can get somebody to go get out the other room. And then she was like, no, but she held it down. And I even told her, I said, man, I can bootleg it in Japan.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? We would have had that. You know, and you figure, bro, like at one point I heard you had 800 unreleased songs. Then I heard like 1,500. And I heard 15,000. We couldn't get one to bootleg?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because I'll give out those records for free. I always do mixtapes with 40 songs on it.
Right. You know, I'm talking about for me in Japan, though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get one for free.
Japan, what's up?
We'll come back around to it. So LMA, there's a chemistry there as far as recording.
Yeah, and just her pocket of music, I can tell, like, she just understands the rhythm of, like, R&B and how to sing, like, and she sings well. So the song that me and her have, it's not a left field song, but it's a dope. She's clever. I'll put it like this. Right. She was, in her verse, she named, like, 6 or 7 songs that I've done, but as like metaphors within her verse. So and I was like,
yeah. Oh, that would have definitely
so it was dope.
We could have bootlegged the hell out of that one, bro. That one would have went very well.
Yeah.
Man, we got Chris Brown in the neighborhood. Big interview is going down. Y'all stick around. Y'all radios, Big Boy's Neighborhood. Chris Brown, you've been getting a lot of people, man. Now, and you've always given it to Michael Jackson. But now you're getting people where they say, man, Chris is better than. You know what I'm saying? How do you take that?
That's cap.
I'm glad you said that.
That is cap.
And the reason why I'm saying I'm glad you said that, because I don't consider myself better than Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? And we already know when it comes to dancing and things of that nature.
You got that. Yeah, you was the OG with that.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm not better than Michael,
yeah,
how can Chris Brown be better than Michael?
At all.
Yeah, but how do you take that? You just say like,
I mean, I stayed the hell up out of it. I don't keep it 100. Like, I kind of back off it. Like, my personal take on it is like, I wouldn't even be breathing or even being able to sing a song if that man didn't exist.
Right.
So I don't know if they look at it as the Jordan Kobe thing, but I can't even look at it. He's light years away. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, there is no competing with him. You know what I'm saying?
Is it crazy?
No, hell no. I got shrines and this shit in here of this man hanging up in my house. Hell no, I ain't
Is
better
it
than
crazy, man, that you looked at MJ growing up, and not that people will compare or better than, but you're that guy that people always bring up when it comes to being, man, I wouldn't even say a quadruple threat, but just do everything, sing, dance, perform, just everything. Not that is it crazy, but you're that guy that people always want to put up against you or see you go up against someone else. Like you're the guy that's on the mountain.
I probably can only say this is just my fearlessness. I don't think, meaning the fearlessness allows me to be like, cool, I don't even care what they're gonna say or how this gonna look. I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna. You can ask questions like, hey, what's this do? Well, like, you get what I'm saying? I feel like my learning capability never shuts off. So I think when I want to do music, or when I want to do just different dancing, I don't let it hinder me. So I think seeing Michael do that first kind of was like, okay, I can do it. So if people want to compare me, but it's the generational gap. So they weren't able to be like, wow, this man's incredible. So I'm happy that they can say that. It could be a lot worse, man. I remember it used to be a whole different conversation about Chris Brown.
Right. So, real talk.
Me? So I'm thankful in any regards. I'm just gonna keep shaking my legs till I can.
Does any of the dancing hurt now?
Nah.
You still flipping and everything, huh?
Yeah.
I told you, man, I got my knees.
I can't stop because it's like they think when your age get up there, you can't do. I mean, I feel like I'm younger than half of these people.
Michael was doing This Is It rehearsals at 50.
Man, yeah, he was getting it too.
And holding it down.
For sure.
Do you still battle?
Nah.
We had some great battles.
I'm OG status now. I ain't finna battle nobody.
Yeah, why would we do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would we even, you know what I'm saying? Like, people, man, like the Lakers would win championships, right? Yeah. Then People Championship was beating the Lakers. It wasn't about the championship. They just beat the Lakers for one game.
Yeah, they just want to get that special move off on me one time.
Yeah, that's
not
it,
happening.
Man. Me too. Say me too. Yeah, I don't. That's why, man. When people come up, Chris, and they like, "Oh, big, you know, we want to battle."
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
No, why would you kill him like that? I wouldn't even. No,
and we got some classic.
I wouldn't let you out there like that.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. And it's always good to see one of your students, man, that continue to do so well.
Thank you,
and I gotta say, you've made me very proud. Even the video that I watched today, I was like, man, he still has a lot of big boy influence in him.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Thank you.
If you didn't teach me, man, none of this.
And Michael, though.
You know what I'm saying? But you first.
Yeah. Believe that. Speaking of the pandemic, how did you get through that? Did you become more creative?
Man, parties,
really here?
Yeah.
Really,
all through this, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I think during the COVID time, man, free slime, free Gunna, man. But like during that time, they was every day, my brothers. You know what I'm saying? So even the homies, we'd just be out here and we was like, yo, man, we just hanging out. It's a party every day. Let's just record some songs.
Damn.
Man, then we did Go Crazy.
Oh my God.
And we literally did the songs in 3 days, 4 days.
Hey, man, and when you say, you know, free slime, free Gunna, there's real situations that's going down, and those are like not just people that you good with, or they comrades as far as in the music business, but there's a relationship there though, right? Yeah,
man. Shit is fucked up.
Yeah.
As bad as I want to help them, it's like shit. I done been through that too. Can't when you go through that, you in there, you know. But shit, all I can do is send my love and what I can. You know what I'm saying?
Is it?
My brother freedom.
Do you look at it different, Chris, when you know what you had to go through, and when you see somebody else starting to go through it, just a little something as well?
Shit, I know what they going through. Shit.
Yeah.
You know, I think we always got a spotlight on us anyway. As far as, you know, we got a lot of power and responsibility, but also people don't like that influence as well. So that can also put targets on our back. So.
Hey man, is the power and the things that you have too, Chris? Is it sometimes a gift and a curse?
I mean, like what you mean as power?
You know, just like there's certain things that you could say, okay, man, that's Chris Brown. You probably can go to one of these NBA games without a ticket if you wanted to. You could walk up to any concert.
See, the type of guy I am, I don't use my name as credit. Like, you feel me? So, you know, that's like speaking about yourself in the third person. Like, you feel me? So I think when I go places, I'm already putting in my head that it's not my environment. You get what I'm saying? This is not, everything doesn't have to go my way, and the sky doesn't set when my eyes close. Like, you feel me?
But you gotta know the Chris Brown privileges.
No, and guess what? And if it is a privilege, I'll look the person and I'll be like, man, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Damn. Okay. Well,
because at the end of the day, like, ain't nobody got to do shit for you.
Ain't
nobody got to do nothing for you.
Oh, well, I'm tacky then. You know, when people talk about white privilege,
it's hella privilege too, yeah. But I know what you're talking
about. There's big boy privilege.
You got big boy privilege.
Oh my God, bro! I go to a restaurant and they like, oh, big, you know. I'm like, all right, I'll take that privilege.
Well, shit, you can do that.
Yeah,
let me come with you next time.
Oh, come on now, bro.
Shit, I'm coming there.
You should see how many times I use your name. I'll be like, is Chris here yet?
For sure.
Like, yeah.
I pay that 20% gratuity. That's why
he told me
with
to
an
meet
extra
him here.
on top of it.
Is it hard being Chris Brown sometimes?
Being me?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure that out now.
Yeah.
Meaning, like,
this life is crazy.
Yeah, because I wouldn't say nothing is too hard for me to handle. I think I'm growing a lot mentally, a lot in different other places, and I kind of understand where I'm trying to steer this boat. You feel me?
Right.
So now I just feel like it's more of a fruitful awakening for me. Like, I'm just like, yo, I'm hungry. Look, let's get it. That's what we doing. We on this. We on that. I just feel like nobody gonna kickstart my engine for me.
Right.
You feel me? So I think now it's the time where I'm more focused and more locked in on what I was put here for.
Are you ready for everything that's about to come again? As far as like when the album drops?
Hell yeah, I'm ready for all of it. I'm ready for the good shit, the bullshit that somebody gonna. Yeah, you feel me? But
Hey,
I'm ready for all of it, man.
Talk
I'm
to me
excited.
about the tour with you and Lil Baby.
Man, that's
one of them ones.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
That's you got.
Do you still look forward to that?
Yes.
You got to.
I still get nervous. I'm anxious about it. I have sleepless nights. I'm thinking of ideas.
Why are you nervous though?
Because it's the excitement. It's adrenaline. It's like a give and take. Like if you don't understand that, energy. Like you know you can feel energy. So like when I be in work mode or thinking about, I'm also just putting in my mind how is the fans gonna perceive this and say, you know what, I didn't waste my money coming to this motherfucker. I actually had a good time. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot that goes into that. I just don't plot it out and say, look, we have to do this. We got to. But it's something internal that I work on.
And you've done a lot of tours, a lot of shows, man. And it's crazy. Do you still get nervous? Not nervous about the success of the tour. You know that's going to happen. But do you still get butterflies or get a little anxiety or antsy before you walk out on stage?
Absolutely.
Can you still hear the
I'm going to stop doing it once I don't feel that.
Really, though?
Yes. Every time. I don't care if it's 30 people in the room and I got to get up on that stage and whatever. We going to be nervous, but it's something happens. It just switches. As soon as I get on stage, it just switch. And then all that adrenaline turns into something else.
Can you still hear the crowd?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
What does that feel like, bro?
It's amazing.
Because even with me, man, I just celebrated 28 years in radio, right? Mm-hmm. And not that you live for it or you get braggadocious like, yeah, they going to scream. But there's times when I'm on the side of the stage, Chris, and nothing like what you're doing, but I can feel it.
It's appreciation.
Yeah, and you like, when you walk out and you hear people scream, or when you see people and they,
I giggle. It made me fun. It made me laugh sometimes. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah,
I still get nervous, but it depends. Yeah, it feels good because I feel like accepted in a way. You know, I don't use it as like, yeah, every bitch wants me.
Right. They do.
I'm not on that. Like, I'm more like, oh, okay, and it's more of it's like a new awakening every time I see it. I'm used to hearing it,
right,
but it's not the same individual. So it's like, I guess when I see people, I'm like, oh, okay, it's better than motherfuckers trying to knock me out. Hey, I hate you.
Yeah, man, that's what I always say. Like when people say, man, and I mean, we're on different levels. You know what I'm saying? Different levels of what I'm talking about. Like my success is way over yours.
Yeah, for sure.
So we talking about two different levels. But I also think like, man, what if all this love turned to hate?
Shit, it was at one point.
Right.
Yeah, but
did you ever think you'll see yourself through that? Because when we're walking through the quicksand and the mud and the trenches, and even people that love you probably was like, did you see yourself getting through a lot of the dark times, Chris?
Some days, some days no. But I feel like what I was put here to do, I kind of was like, yo, I'm not gonna stop that. Like It's like if I'm a painter, they didn't break my hands, So I think with my art, I was able to kind of like identify who I was and was able to express it through music. So I think over time, people gradually began to see my character, and it wasn't just about my dance move. So I think once they heard the song and started growing, they understood that I was I guess, developing young man.
Did you learn a lot about Chris Brown, and did you learn a lot about people?
I'm still learning about me.
Yeah.
But I people watch all the time. I know that sounds weird, but I'm intrigued about just different people, how their mind works, how they go about their day. If I look at a car, I'm like, okay, where are they going?
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know. I think I'm always the observer, especially being on stage too. People get to see me on stage, but they don't really get to see what I see.
Right.
So
can you see people?
Yeah.
When you're on stage, like, and you can lock in and be like, that person in the white shirt, that person was really going. Yeah,
it depends though. Some like shows, award shows, different things. You might can see the front row sometimes, but them lights, them beams, it just blinds it. It blurs it out. But at my shows, I always do a segment where I be like, hey, turn the lights on. So you see everybody, yeah. So I can greet the people and just see their excitement or seeing what I'm not doing enough of on this side, and it's a whole thing. So
what does that your fan base mean to Chris Brown?
Shit, the only reason you talking to me is because of my fan base. I mean, Nobody would care.
It's
if it
not
was
really
just,
about your fan base. It's about my YouTube channel.
Yeah, okay, well that's cool.
Yeah, but YouTube and the radio. You know what I'm saying? The radio station.
Well, can I post it on mine too so we get the same views?
Yeah.
But I need to,
I wish you would. Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
But no, all jokes aside, that fan base, man, has been there with you. Like in life, man. In life, we have we roller coasters, bro. We're strong. We're contradicted. We're vulnerable, and they've been there for you. Yeah. What does that mean to you?
It means the world to me. I think my fans would like me to do interviews a lot more. And I think they would like me to do a lot of other stuff that I don't do.
No need to.
But I feel like, and I can tell my fans this now. Like the reason for that, and I'm sorry you guys, but like I want y'all to remember why y'all love me. You know what I'm saying? This music and why I create and the songs that we do and the videos, the magic that I'm trying to bring that back. I feel like if I talk about what I ate in this morning, or hey, I'm driving in this car, it's not cohesive. It's not gonna be healthy. So the music that I create is the food that I want to surplus the world with.
And the music that you do create, man, and we kind of got on this, but you're your biggest critic.
Yeah.
Like and you, I wonder, when do you know to let it go? Like if there's an album, Breezy, is it somebody around you like, bro, we got the album, man, like we good?
Yeah, but I feel like even with this album and the last album, like we recorded songs maybe 3-4 days ago and like, hold on, put the mix on it. So right down to the deadline, we're still, it's up in the air. So I'll gauge it by doing like, parties, might go to a outing and I'm like, hey, how the DJ play the song? I just did it Wednesday for this record me and Bryson Tiller got.
Oh, it was hard.
But
is that on Breezy as well?
Yeah, definitely. But the response was great. They were dancing like they knew the song already. So I was like, all right. So with me, that's pretty much what I try to do. I try to gauge it and just make sure the audience gets they full Chris Brown. The musical side. Yeah.
Aside from you having Breezy the album and the features that you have, you featured on probably over 100 songs easy.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. And how do you remember every song that you've been on, if you remember it?
Okay, cool. Because I got 2 answers for that.
Okay.
Now, it might be my first album or something, and we might do like a throwback part on stage, and it'd be a song. Not the songs that were singles, just songs that I might haven't heard in a little while. So, and I might forget it. And I'm like, oh, shit. And I just put the microphone out there and let them sing it. I'm like, oh, all
thrust a little hard.
But as far as features, every feature, because it's like I'm very like photographic and with my memory and stuff. So with certain features and songs, it'll be like a memory bank. As soon as I see it, bang, oh, this time we did, bang, 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 and then the song, and then I'll just already know it. So that's how I kind of do with the features. I really don't kind of mess up on them.
For one of them ones, the tour, do you have to go back and listen to Chris Brown?
No.
No?
Nah.
Okay.
I mean, I would say go back and listen to me anyway, but at the same time, with this tour, why we called it one of them ones, because this is like,
I'm talking about, do you have to go back?
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't remember this.
We got to go back in the rehearsal so we can make sure, yeah, for sure. But the thing I'm about to do with the crowd, like, I got something special for the crowd. So, and nobody really did this before, so I can't wait.
Is this more of outdoing yourself?
Shit, I'm trying to. I'm just trying to not even outdo myself. I mean, I feel like the stuff that I accomplished was like great, but where I'm trying to go and what I'm trying to do is way bigger than that. Not to discredit my path. I just feel like even on this creative side with film and how I'm able to, like, just the creative part. I don't want to give away too much, but I just feel like my prime not here yet, because I'm finna tear their ass up.
Hey man, like sometimes what the album is.
Yes.
We, at the moment while we're sitting here, we're anticipating the album. Can you not wait for us to hear it? Like, man, I know.
Yeah, I'm nervous. It's like first day of school when you lay your outfit out and look at it about 100 times.
Right. But then what they gonna think about it?
Yeah, so I think, I'm nervous at all times. I'm nervous, so even with the mixing, I'll go listen to the song and I'm like, dang, the music wasn't loud enough in that part. I want them to feel it. So then I'll hit my engineer like, yo, just bring the saxophone up or bring this up. So it's always my nerves. I get nervous for all of this because it's exciting to me.
Do you read, still like, when an album come out, do you read social media? Do you read, now that it's no longer just critics writing, but do you read any of that?
If it ain't something positive, I'm gonna be real, no.
Right.
Like, cause I'm gonna have to I'm gonna probably ask my people like, hey, send me the articles or whatever on whatever it is. I don't need to see the negative shit. Because it's not going to stop or halt up anything I'm doing anyway. So it's only going to confuse my mind to having a bias. Man, nobody likes me.
Yeah.
Fuck all that. I'm here to do it.
How does that happen, bro? Where you kind of know how to, tone out all the outside, chatter that goes on.
I mean, I don't really tone it out. I'm just creative. I'm creative in chaos. So.
Creative in chaos.
Yeah, I don't really. It doesn't really like affect me. It might fuel me. Like, oh, all right, for sure. All right, cool. Watch this. All right. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's just it's more my tenacity about it. I want it. I mean, it is the pinnacle of what I want it is to be. So
when we were kind of speaking on growth as well, man, do you see yourself now, Chris, sitting here today? And you can look back in your rearview mirror and probably think that you weren't going to be either in certain places or not, that you surprise yourself. Like even with Drake, at one point you and Drake, it was like, oh, okay, y'all grown men and everybody doesn't get along. And then y'all come together. That right there, to anyone, that's growth.
Yeah.
Because you had not seen that at one point. And then when you look in your rearview mirror, you're like, oh, damn.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Yeah, at one point I was like, hell nah.
Right.
But like you said, I grew up a lot. And you know what I'm saying? And like I ain't got no grudges against nobody. I ain't trying to walk around mad or making the evil part of me shine. Like I don't want to do that. Like I'd rather just bury that. Don't wake him up.
How long does this reign, you feel, before you kind of hand it back over to somebody else?
Shit, I mean, I don't know who to hand it to.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I got it right now as far as in my music. So I just feel like, the album, what I'm doing now is just like the beginning. So I hope everybody like vibes with this album. It's going to be dope.
Why do you continue to make the visuals look the way that they do as well?
I think I'm just a creative.
Yeah.
I think your presentation, like, you only get one good first impression. So I feel like when I do videos and direct, I'm trying to be hands-on because I feel like I know how to navigate through the narrative and show people like something creative on each side. So I think that'll be dope.
Hey, Chris, you've been in the business long enough where it was like, okay, Rolling Stones could write something.
Yeah.
The Source, we wanted, 5 mics from the Source, whatever it is. Billboard could write something.
Yeah.
Now everybody's a critic. You get this device in your hand and it becomes something where everybody is kind of like can say something.
Hell yeah.
How do you do that with social media?
Well, for a minute, I had my comments off about 2 years. Man.
Right.
Yeah, I took them off because I felt like it wasn't healthy for me to even go back and forth for anybody's opinion. Because there's a lot of people out there in the world that's hurting. There's a lot of people out there that's going through stuff. So hating on somebody or saying something negative might give them that little boost to feel better about themselves. So it's pointless for me to go back and forth with them. But at the end of the day, I kind of just like, I turned my comments back on and just let it rock. Because I was like, hey, you know what? They can say what they want, but still my show. I'm still showing them on platform. You feel me? So that's basically, I kind of just let it go.
Hey, man, I want to come back with you. I want to do something called For Real, For Real.
For sure,
For
false,
sure. For false. All righty? So I'll ask you a question. If it's for real, just say it's for real. If it's false, let it be known. Y'all stick around, y'all radios. We got Chris Brown up in here, Big Boy's Neighborhood. For real, for real. For false, for false. All righty now. Chris Brown, for real, for real. Or for false. He was part of the church choir.
For real.
For real. You started off in the church?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep, definitely.
All righty, for real, for false. Before he decided to use his real name, his stage name was it C? What is it? Stizzle?
You asking the questions? I don't know.
Sizzle. How did you spell it?
What you mean? You said if it's true or false.
Is it for real, for false?
It's true.
And how did you spell it?
It was like C. It's C Sizzle. C.SIZZLE.
Okay, we didn't look like
that shit is terrible.
Right, but why use your name Chris Brown? When you first went by the name Sizzle, you didn't think like that was whack then.
Yeah, but I had to look at myself like, hell nah. So I think I went with Chris Brown because it's simple as me.
Hey man, did you ever know my name? Did I ever tell you the story of my name before I hit Big Boy?
Nah.
My before
Yo,
Big
little boy.
No. I always been big,
right,
but I
sure.
was MC Scratch.
Oh shit.
MC Scratch, yeah, man. That's when I thought that I could rap and DJ.
Oh, for sure.
So MC was for the rapping.
And the scratches for the
There it is. Can you imagine if you had to do MC Scratch Neighborhood? You know
sure.
what I mean? He was trained in martial arts, for real, for false.
Medium.
Really?
Yeah, I did training when I was younger, from like 7 to like 12.
What discipline?
Taekwondo.
Taekwondo.
And then I did boxing 18 to like 23.
All righty.
So, but yeah, so it was half and half. I ain't, it's no black belt over
right. He has songs as far as writing credits. Jennifer Lopez, Mary J. Blige, and others.
For real. Yeah.
Why you had to think about it?
No, because it's a lot of songs. So,
yeah.
I think the Mary J. Blige one I did for the LeBron movie, and then Jennifer Lopez I wrote like 2 on her album, the album before this one.
All right.
Yeah.
Chris Brown, he believes in UFOs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Do you think you ever been abducted?
Hell nah.
You think you ever seen anything that looked different?
Mm-mm.
Why do you believe?
Because I'm an alien.
Why?
Because I'm an alien.
Explain.
I can't explain.
Do you feel like, and I don't mean, you know, sometimes people think alien with the eyes and outer space and all that stuff, but you really feel like you're not of this planet?
I don't know. No, I'm an alien.
Well, you know what? Fuck it, I'm an alien too.
For sure.
There it is. You know what I'm saying? Give me some of that alien work.
Let's get it.
All right. But you believe? Because I say this, Chris. I say, how can we be here and nobody else is here?
What you mean?
Like, how can we be on this
on
Earth,
this planet? Oh, for sure.
On this planet and nothing else exists?
Yeah, I second that.
And you've never been abducted, but you're an alien. Have you abducted anyone else? Is there an alien game that you can spit to us? Is there alien language that you know? Okay, all right. Well, it's obvious you don't want to share any of that.
You feel me? I got it. You know.
All righty.
Top secret shit.
Dragon Ball Z is one of his favorite cartoons.
Damn, all this shit is just true for true, huh?
Yeah,
for sure, true.
Do you still own 14 Burger Kings?
Nah, we sold that portfolio.
See, that's not true. There it is.
Oh, I ain't see. All right.
So you don't own 14, you sold them all?
I sold them, yeah.
Really though. What do you do outside of music though, Chris?
Full-time daddy. And party animal too, though, so it's a little different. So daddy and a party animal.
Gotta know how to do that division.
I balance it well.
I heard that. Chris Brown in the neighborhood. Y'all stick around Big Boy's neighborhood. Chris, this is like a museum, bro.
Man, cool. Like
do you like being at home?
Love it.
Yeah, you really created something, bro. But y'all don't do like weekend tours like with kids and everything.
Nah, hell nah.
There ain't nobody hiding in the kitchen while I'm sitting here.
No, you good. You good.
Chris, how do it seem like people know where you live? You know, but you got good things around you too.
Yeah.
Is it crazy that people know? Have you ever walked out and it's been people like down the way or anything of that nature?
Certain times, but sometimes it's crazy people down there. So I mean, my security and my dogs, we straight.
Hey man, let me tell you straight up, bro. Are the dogs in the garage or somewhere?
They up. I put them up.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, they good though.
Hey man, so explain to me without walking through. It's not like we're doing MTV Cribs or anything like this, bro. But you created a paradise for yourself.
Yeah, you ever seen the movie Blank Check?
Yes. This is your blank check.
This is my blank check.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So
hey man, what about the artwork that you have here? Is a lot of this you? What about on the outside?
I would
is
say
that
80%
other artists?
of the artwork in here is me, but my homie D Cozy is one of the artists that paints in the house. We got Aaron Kai, we got Saturno. It's like 4 or 5 different. James Hunt. I got like 4 or 5 different artists that I paint with and collab with. But yeah, so
who did the outsides? So
me and James Hunt, Deffer, Saturno, Nitros, and Goob Monster. That's So we did
Chris,
this whole front.
Had you always been into art?
Yeah.
Because there's a difference between drawing on paper and then to see the scale of what you do outside. A lot of people don't do that. Like we can get down on paper.
Yeah.
But when you start scaling and you start looking at, bigger pieces of so-called canvas, had you always been into something like that?
I mean, yeah, I think I kind of like was drawn into it. My mom used to always get after me when I was younger because I used to just draw on the walls in my room.
You showed her.
Yeah, no, but she likes it now. So she actually has a couple of my paintings in her house. But with mine, I just wanted to make it a fun spot. Like a lot of the stuff that's in here is like for my amusement and You know,
it's yours.
Kick it, but like the painting aspect of it, I've been painting since I was young. So being able to kind of transition and kind of evolve and getting better and better, learning from other guys, that's basically all it is trial and error.
Hey man, it's crazy because a lot of people think like Chris Brown, when it comes to entertainment, you know it all, but you still learn from people that's dancing anywhere. You still learn from other artists.
Yeah, I never knew it all. Even when people give me a praise of being able to dance and doing all that stuff, I'm always still a student. Like. And I'm always like intrigued by different things. So that's why I guess I'm able, especially with social media now, the world is able to come together faster in different ways. So even if it's just one little TikTok video or whatever it is, you'll see the whole world doing it. And it's kind of dope that kind of transcends religion and old culture.
Are you always like training yourself, like trying to learn something new?
Yes, but sometimes I'm lazy too. Yeah, like I'm human. So, you know, when it's time to learn, I'm learning. But if I'm chilling, I'm chilling.
Man, do you enjoy what's about to happen right now? We had a conversation kind of about what's coming. Do you enjoy, or is it still work?
I mean, I feel like the project and actually doing that, get on the road, that's not the work. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the good part. The work for me would be trying to build it up. You know what I'm saying? Trying to like, hey, guess what? It's the best album you ever heard. Like, that would be work for me. I'm like, look, people know my body of work now, and I think I'm probably, hopefully I don't miss with this. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I am. I think the pocket for this album and with the fans want, especially my female audience, it's a good pocket.
Do you have a Chris Brown top 5?
Like of all time, my songs?
Your songs.
I don't know.
It's hard. Huh?
It's hard. Because mine, like I said, mine is moments. I guess people might look at certain projects as like, dang, I can vibe with this for years and whatever. So when I do a song, it's almost like another movie, another moment. So if it's a personal experience, I might love that song to death because I'm going through that shit right now. And then it might change in 2 weeks because I'm going through something else, you know what I'm saying? So I really can't pick a 5. Like,
is there a top 5, if like tour wise, you know that these top 5 I gotta do on tour?
Loyal. No Guidance. Heat. Liquor. I think. What's the 5th?
It's hard, huh?
Oh shit! Either one of my classics, from Say Goodbye, Yo, Run It, but it got to be just one of them, so we could just spin that and it could be different. Yeah, that's easy.
Hey man, you know why I'm doing that? Because when I go to one of them ones and you don't do Yo, you're not getting off the stage.
No, we got some shit. Right.
Yeah, I know you do.
When you see what I mean, y'all gonna see what I mean when y'all come. So you'll have that option. That's all I'll say.
But you got enough songs too, Chris, where either it's gonna have to be, a medley, cut down, but also you got such a catalog that it becomes, oh man, he didn't do. Yeah. Because there's even songs that may not be like the biggest songs, but we still want to hear them. Yeah. So I know you got to experience that. You know what's been mine now. You know what's my favorite Chris Brown song? Which one is it?
Yo.
You know what's my other one, bro? That I always play, and for some reason it's like, when you listen to certain things on the plane, it's Fuck You Back to Sleep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's his slap.
Yeah, man. Do you ever trip off of these are your songs? Like, I made these.
Sometimes I think I sit with it during the album process. I just listen to the songs over and over and over to make sure, like, I really love the song. But I think, like, when people go and tell me what they songs, I'm like, okay, cool. Well, I might have to put that in the show. I might have to do that because I won't know. I'll have like so many. Like with this tour, we got 8 new songs. There's 8 new songs we're performing. Yeah. So on top of, the songs that we're trying to like
the 365.
That nostalgia back. So.
Do you ever wish, Chris, that you could sit in the audience
and
see Chris Brown perform? Because the reason why I ask is because you know what's coming next. You know the flow of the show. Yeah. And we don't. Do you ever wish that, like, man, I wish I could sit in the audience and watch me and not know what's coming next?
Nah, I think that's only if I would need to be inspired to do what I'm doing. You get what I'm saying? I feel like my experience for that was me watching, standing this close to the TV and seeing Michael Jackson do every video he's ever done. You know what I'm saying? So that type of audience viewership, it doesn't differ because of the television or if you right up there. So I think I only went to like 1 or 2 concerts in my whole life when I was young that I didn't even remember. So it's like I feel like the influence comes from that though.
What does it feel like when you know that somebody right now, like we're giving tickets away, you know what I'm saying? You know that somebody is
now
thinking
that experience
how
is
they
different.
gonna go.
No, I can be empathetic and say, look, I seen that experience to somebody be like, dang, we just got tickets to your show, or boom, boom,
man.
boom, like the excitement about it. So I do understand that aspect of it. It's just my inspiration was me seeing it and it's like, cool, let me just try it.
Like even when I was sitting down watching the video, and what's the name of the song? Can you tell us
Which
that?
one?
The one that you just showed me right now.
So I don't want to give away the video, but it's the Warm Embrace song.
Yeah.
So that's out. So yeah. So but y'all hear some things in the song, so it's dope.
Hey man, and when you do a song like that and you do a video, and I don't know if that's going to be a part of the song, of part of the show, but when you do something like that, man, is that another one of those where you know, like, man, the impact of if I do this in concert, what's that going to feel like because you felt it before?
Yes, but like I said, I don't know everything, so like I try to test that. Like I'll do it in parties if people come, I might play certain songs, or just see what the response is. Like, cause even when this album drops, I know that people are gonna have their own favorites. So whatever's in the majority of it, it gives me a wide range. I kind of pick the songs that I think that I know that they're gonna like, but if there's a wild card, then we'll adjust it and be like, yo, you know what, we're gonna do this song, because it's basically you're doing it for them anyway. You're not like my whole project is great of what I think.
Right.
So when they hear the album, they might have certain songs that they're just in love with that song that I might not even thought of. So I could be like, cool, well, maybe I need to just step back because the girls or people like this type of vibe, opposed to what I'm trying to get them right here. You know what I'm saying? It's more of I like to gauge my audience. I like to be interactive with them.
Why do you continue to work so hard?
Just what I do. I don't know. Like I always say it like this: like you wouldn't ask LeBron why he try to score. You know what I'm saying? A night.
Why you try to have so many points?
Yeah. Why you trying to win? Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there is no like end goal. Like there's no championship for me to win. But I think the championship is life. Like these experiences, being able to keep blossoming, keep doing these type of things. So that's why I think that's what my drive is. It's like you know.
Hey man,
anything else would be fucking boring.
Does it still trip you out that you can go in a mall or be at a restaurant and one of your songs can come on from out of nowhere?
Yeah, yeah. When I hear certain songs, especially the songs they'll play, like you might walk past us and they'll play some song. You're like, how did he even get this? When did he hear this song? I ain't heard this in forever. So it's shocking. Like I don't be like yeah, that's me. You know, I never take on an arrogant stance with it. It's almost
was
like
that
karma.
now, or because you got to think, Chris, you grew up, you were young, bro, and you're supposed to be braggadocious.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be at a certain age conceited. You're supposed to be bigger and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're supposed to work yourself through that. Where you are now, had you ever been conceited, full of yourself, you know?
Yeah, but I think that was a front.
Really?
Meaning like my if I was conceited or stuck up or like it was probably higher than something else that I was going through. Like I probably was like I was hating not being accepted for a while, you know. So I was like, cool, they want me to be the bad guy, I'm gonna show them a bad guy. So I think that fuel that I had back then to just be urgent to just say fuck everybody or I'm just gonna go off. It didn't simmer down. I just took it. I just turned it into something else. Like I didn't turn it into me physically causing harm or me being weird. I just turned it into that pen and that pad or that stage. So me having that tenacity or that all of that energy still built up too. So I release it through that. My outlet is get on stage, me being creative, me doing 1,000 songs extra because that's what's in my brain, getting it out. You know, I'm using a creative path to like let whatever I'm feeling like come out.
As a human being,
yeah.
Did you ever feel that maybe you wouldn't have so-called got it back? Were you afraid of that?
Nah, I ain't been afraid of shit in a long time. Not to say it like that. I just say however it's gonna end up, it's gonna end up. However it's gonna go, it's gonna go. I don't write it, but we can try to course it. But that shit already written, so I'm just gonna be a good person and keep going.
Yeah, man, and you are. Are you happy where you are right now, Chris?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, man.
I'm good. My
Man.
kid's good. I'm good.
Pleasure, bro.
Yeah.
And I thank you for this moment too, man.
Appreciate you.
And
man.
I know you didn't get this moment to a lot of people, man. And you are one interview that always comes back.
Always.
People always like, man, when is Chris Brown coming back to the neighborhood? When is he coming back?
Absolutely.
And sorry for not inviting you back sooner.
It's all good.
You know what I'm saying? We here now though, right?
Yeah, we here.
I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate
Thank you, man. God bless you, man.
Thank
Chris
you, brother.
Brown in the neighborhood, Big
Love.
Boy's neighborhood.